Hello, welcome to the second episode of my podcast. And as you can see, I've bought a new lav mic. It's 17 pounds, but I don't think the quality is good though. Should have bought something better. But yeah, anyways, bear with me through the entire video. I'm going to use this mic, and if you think that the sound is bad, just cover your ears. So in this episode, I decided to talk about the importance of practicing gratitude. As for us youngsters, it is so easy to compare yourself with other people and see the shiny objects that other people have. For example, our peers or our friends. We tend to be envy of our friends. For example, maybe they have a better job than us. Maybe they have a fancy car that they have and you don't. And I would clearly and honestly say that at sometimes, me myself, I do find myself feeling envious of my friends and other people that they have something that I don't. It's so easy to be envious and jealous of people nowadays because of social media. People might post something or their highlights on their Instagram stories, and we might just feel envy and jealousy. But the truth is, that's not the real life of people. But the truth is that it is not the entire day of the person that you are envy of. It's only a fraction, probably about 5% of what that person is doing currently in their day. What about the other 95%? I would say it might be something boring that they wouldn't bother posting on social media. What you are seeing online is the highlight reels of people, and we are all people. We face something good, we face something bad, and let's be honest, we only post something that has happened to us, which is good online. There's no way on earth that we will post something bad on stories. But please, please, please do remind yourself that that is not real life. It is only a small, tiny fraction part of other people's life. And that's the side that the other person wants you to see. And at times, we might feel jealous of successful people. For example, I would say Justin Bieber, or the great NBA player LeBron James, or Tiger Woods, which is the goat of golf. So, yeah, for Justin Bieber, he might have all the money, he might have all the fame that you possibly want in life. But everything in life, there's a trade off. Are you willing to trade your private life to be a renowned superstar in which your private life is always being intruded by paparazzis on the street? Well, if you actually think about it that way, you wouldn't actually want it, right? And also for Tiger Woods, in order for him to get that skill, do you know the amount of dedication and obsession, which I wouldn't say it's normal obsession. It can be argued to be a excessive obsession. Do you really want to be him, suffering from low self-esteem, and the only way to get approval is to become the best golfer in the world, which comes in the cost. You might say that you want it, but do you really want it? This is why your own burden is already enough. This is why we shouldn't compare to people. This is why we should all take up our responsibility nobly, and to reorganize our lives to and align ourselves to the success that we desire, to make the possibility of us reaching it as close as possible. I really, really believe that we should all practice gratitude. And the way I do it is to write down every day, not every day, but I try to. I will write down at least three things that I'm grateful for each and every single day. Like, for example, I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful that I have running hot water and cold water, and food to eat, and shelter and roof that I have on top of my head. If you actually think about it, People living 100 years ago prior don't have the accessibility to hot water. And the fact that we have it right now, just a push of the knob, shows that how privileged and how spoiled we actually are. And for us to sit down like this to moan and to complain how hard our life is, it's just absurd. There are people dying at the war, like for example, Russia versus Ukraine. And for the people who are frontliners in the Russian Ukraine war and Palestine and Israel conflict, by comparing them with us, you do know that we have a much, much more better life than them, right? So, knowing how privileged and how blessed are we to have this amazing life circumstances, it's a no brainer that we have such amazing life. And only if you are grateful for what God has given to you, only then we have the capacity to receive more from God. But until then, if we are still acting ungratefully, we are still complaining the things that we don't have, then you wouldn't be fulfilled in life. So yeah, that's my take on practicing gratitude. I hope you like this podcast or episode. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, peace out.